on your shoulders, and you're going to have an impact on your thoracic cage, your respiratory system, your heart, your fourth chakra, and Anahata chakra. So there are postures which open a lot our heart and are very intense, okay? However, always trying to find balance in our practice. So the first exercise is going to be slightly an extension of the thoracic spine, opening shoulders and bringing shoulders in a flexion action, okay? So when we bring our arms towards the ceiling, it's a flexion, and when we bring our arms backwards, it's an extension, okay? So be sure that you have a blanket, a chair, another blanket on the chair, so that you don't hurt your back, so that it's more comfortable. You use also a brick so that you can bring slowly your head and don't hurt your neck, and a belt for another exercise that we're going to do later. So you start sitting down on your blanket. You can cross your legs comfortable if you want. Use the blanket to the knees so that you're sure that you can stay with your back straightened towards the ceiling, and you can bring your shoulder blades against the chair. Okay, so the part which is going to touch the chair is going to be the shoulder blades, okay? So cross your legs comfortable, or as I like to practice it, like in Baddha Konasana, so that at the same time I am opening my pelvis. So bring your hands on your blanket, bring slightly your bottom towards your heels, and then from here you bring your shoulder blades against the chair, and you start releasing and bringing your head on the brick and your hands back on the chair. And then here you can push slightly with your hands so that you start feeling that you're activating slightly your middle back muscles. So as you can see, it's an extension of the spine, especially the dorsal spine. So try to release your abdomen, try to release the muscles of the legs, your knees, your ankles, and then just try to feel that you're creating space from the iliac bones until the forearms. And then you can start placing your arms inside the chair so that this is more intense. And here I love to practice this asana because wow, it makes me really open this space in the middle of the heart, in the middle of the chest. I really feel my shoulders. I really feel that I'm creating space on my shoulders, and that I'm opening my heart. And try to release your head down, release your neck, release your eyes, release your tongue, and breath slightly. Focus on the present moment, on feeling on your body. Stretch your arm back, stretch your elbows, and breath here on the posture. So you stay for a few breaths. Try to release a little bit more so you make your asana more yin and less yang, less activated, more release as much as you can. And I feel very much my shoulders, I feel very much my chest, my forearms, my thoracic cage, my ribs, my diaphragm. Then come back again, use your hands very slowly, you come back. So I'm going to place the blanket a little more near to the chair, and I'm going to place my arms, so without a break, I place my hands back on the chair, I bring my hands, the palm of the hands facing down, and I push slightly with my hands so that I'm creating slightly an action to really lifting up the spine towards the ceiling. And then be careful not to push with your lower back, so bring down your coccyx, press slightly with your knees. So in Baddha Konasana, my knees are going back and down. If I have my crest locked, just release your pelvis and your tailbones down and bring your hands back and just try to feel that you're now with the arms, bring back your arms and try to feel the sensations on your shoulders, your forearms, your clavicles. And if you want to make it slightly intense, you can bring your hands together, near your hands, pushing slightly down and just breath here. Always releasing your tongue, your eyes, and focusing on your breath. Don't let the mind go backwards and forward. Stay here in the present time. This is a great exercise also for your shoulders. And very slowly. Okay, so the next exercise I'm going to do. So I'm going to use one brick and a belt. You place the belt as wide as your shoulders. And we're going to use the brick between both hands so that the belt is to be sure that we don't open our elbows. Okay, we maintain the brick between the hands. Use all the palm of your hands and then you bring your knees back. Okay, if the knees hurt, you can use a blanket under the knees and you can bring your feet like this or whatever if you're comfortable. And then just be sure, okay, that you press down with the elbows towards the chair slightly, so that you are opening very much your forearms. Now be careful with your lower back, okay? Don't create this action because it's going to be too much for your back and your lower back. Just try to slightly bring your coccyx down, stretch your lower back, and try to feel that you are stretching your abdomen and your lower back. And then be careful with your head and your neck. Try to bring your neck aligned with your spine. So feel the energy from the coccyx to the top of the head. And now press and push slightly the brick. Bring your fingers together. And try to feel the inside part of the arms and the outside parts of the arms. Remember that the inside part of the arms, okay, are yin tissues, and the external part of the arms are yang tissues. So we're trying to make a balanced action between both of them. Breath here. This is a great asana for shoulders. I'm starting to feel really the sensations on my shoulders and middle back. Breath beyond the present moment. Train your mind not to go backwards and forward. Stay here. Come into your heart. And connect with your inner being through the asana. Okay, and very slowly release, and you can come in a position where we can release completely. And release your waist, your arms, your shoulders, and your head. Release your neck and try to bring your weight towards the earth. Then you bring your hands down and you overlap vertebra. So this was great. I really love the sensation. And now I start feeling all my middle back and my shoulders and my chest, and I just feel that I can open very much. Especially very recommended if you're staying for a long time during the day with the computer all the time, with this position on our shoulders and closing our heart. So we need to practice, we need to practice the opposites. Also postures that open very much our chest, our heart, and make us feel again balanced, okay? So the next position is going to be a twist. So as you can see, you can sit down on the back of the chair, but I really like to place my pelvis on the opposite side, so the left side of the chair, and then bring my feet as wide as my waist. I bring my right hand back and my left hand here, so that I can hold the chair like this, and then I tilt, and I lift up my spine with an inhalation, and with the exhalation I twist to the right side. But I don't twist from muscles, I don't twist like this. I really twist feeling that I am grounding down the pelvis. So don't move the pelvis to twist. So the pelvis is really, grounding down, fixed on the chair. And I start twisting to the right side very slowly, feeling my belly, my abdominal organs, my lower back, my spine. And then bring your coccyx slightly down so that you can feel that also your lower back, 5 vertebrae are creating space one between each other. And then be careful with this, try to stretch and to create space on both sides from the iliac bones to the forearms. Inhale and exhale and twist. Feel the connection between the coccyx and the top of the head. Bring, your chin slightly inside so that you get aligned. Bring your eyes forward. Breath. So you can make like between 6 and 10 breaths, and then change to the other side. And we're making the same to the left side. So it's very important on the twists, especially here, to fix the pelvis, so that we are not twisting from the pelvis, but we are really twisting from the spine. And I'm going to breath here. Now a common mistake is that you stay like this and you're stretching more the left side than the right side. So you really need to balance and to pay more attention on the right side from your iliac bone to your forearm, and then bring both shoulders on the same line. Open slightly your elbows, now stretch your spine. Exhale and twist. And the other common mistake is this, to push from your lower back. So bring your coccyx down, inhale, look forward, exhale and twist.